Energy is not built in the gym, it's built in how you move between the moments of your day. Now, I get it. You can build some energy in the gym, but you can create energy all day long. The way you sit, the way you stand, the way you walk, stretch, those things, they can either drain your energy or keep it flowing and power yourself up like you just recharged your phone. And the cool thing is you don't need a workout routine to feel alive again. Now, I love to work out, but hey, you just need to be more in motion in your everyday life. Movement has a direct energy, a direct link to energy. You may have heard the phrase, sitting is the new smoking. Have you heard that one before? That means that, it's just become this unhealthy habit that many of us do for way too long during the day. I mean, when your body stays still for way too long, that is, your circulation slows, your oxygen drops, your focus fades. Ever have that happen? I mean, we sit a lot. But when you move, even a little, everything starts to switch back on. You feel sharper, your mood improves, and you get more done with less effort because your body and your brain are working together again. So I think about the times when I was working in an office. Now, I have my own office here, but even today, when I find myself have been sitting and working for so long at a laptop or creating content or whatever it is, even if I just get up to walk downstairs to get some water and walk back up, just that movement feels like, oh my gosh, I just got an energy boost there. When just moments before that, I was going, man, maybe I should go take a nap. Maybe I need to close my eyes for a bit. The key is to make movement a natural part of your routine, not this event that you have to plan for. I just don't know that many of us integrate movement and think of it that way. That's why I'm bringing this little awareness moment for you here. So do this. Start with what you already do during your day and just do things like standing up before you take a call. Or if you're going to text somebody, do a little walking around. Maybe it's stretching when you finish a task. Maybe it's just standing up and walking to get some water, wherever that is. Walking when you're thinking through a problem. Parking a little bit farther away and walking to the building. Just those little breaks or those little moments, they do more for your energy than most people realize. I know, we're like, oh my gosh, that's not really working out. Look at it as, hey, I'm powering up my energy. Because a lot of us, we go about our day like we are a 6-year-old smartphone with 2% battery life and no charger in sight. And I want to help you boost your energy. So these tips will work for you. Even if you try combining just movement with moments that are already part of your rhythm, maybe you're waiting for coffee and you're doing some calf raises. I know, maybe sounds dorky, but you're getting in some movement. Maybe before you sit down for work, you do some shoulder rolls of some sort. You twist your torso. You're like getting ready for the game, except you're getting ready to work out or getting ready for your work. After lunch, just take a 10-minute walk just to reset your focus. Those small habits, and they may seem small and insignificant, but they do make a big difference should you decide to put these into practice. They can create steady energy throughout your day instead of spikes and crashes because we're looking to go and grab a boost of caffeine somewhere. Those were some big moments for me when I started to do these things, and I thought, oh gosh, they're silly. They can't make that much of a difference. But when I started integrating those, just adding a little walk here and there, doing some stretches, just even doing some squats or walking around as opposed to just sitting and texting, it made a big difference for me in just how I felt and how my energy was. And you don't have to even call it a workout if you don't want to, right? It's just the consistency of movements, and that can build a sense of confidence with you, So you can stop seeing activity as a task that you got to do and just start recognizing it as a reward. I'm giving myself an energy charge. I'm boosting my battery. That's when you begin to look forward to moving instead of talking yourself out of it. And hey, if you're at a point where you're ready to stop feeling drained and start creating energy habits that last, I encourage you, head over to talktoperry.com. On the video here, I'm pointing down at the lower third because I've got that right there. Let's design a plan that fits your lifestyle and keeps your body and your mind in sync all day long. Just head over there, talktoperry.com. We can have a chat about that. 15 minutes, you'll be all set. Movement, it should feel like a celebration. Celebration of what your body can do, not a reminder of what you have to do yet or what you haven't accomplished yet. Every stretch, every walk, every stand-up break, it really just helps you reclaim control over your energy. And when you move more, you're living more fully. And you don't have to add hours to your day. You just need to bring more movement into the ones that you already have. So just know you can choose to use your power, take control, use these tips, boost your battery, or you can let excuses, justifications, procrastination, sitting, you can let that control you and drain your power. It really boils down to deciding and committing to yourself and your goals and choosing to figure out new ways, looking at possibilities, learning and growing, and keep moving forward. You've got this, my friend. I'd love to hear your top takeaway from today. And if you're going to use any of these tips, you can drop those down in the comments. I promise I will reply. You absolutely rock, my friend. And as always, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week. That's another Power Blast podcast in the books. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, when you are ready to recharge your battery, make sure you go to talktoperry.com. That's talktoperry.com. That's Perry. And I want to listen. I want to hear, what's going on. I want to help you in that 15-minute call to recharge your battery and reclaim your power so that you're off and running and creating massive momentum toward your dream. Also, every day, I am delivering more motivation, support, tips, and strategies inside my free community with amazing people like yourself. And we are conquering the mindset and the fitness. I do 52 weeks of free training in there. Plus, I coach and I mentor people, as well as give you access to tons of resources and guides. It's called my Upside Down Fitness community because we work on a lot of mindset stuff, the inside stuff. And we're a fun group of people striving to make healthier habits in this awesome chapter of life. So make sure you get in there. I promise you'll absolutely love it. Just head over to upsidedownfit.com and you can get into the group. And hey, you would be an awesome friend if you get over to iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast and leave an honest rating and review for the Power Blast podcast. It helps awesome people like you find this show even faster, and that's who I'm looking for, awesome people like you. That's all I have for this week, my friend, and just to let you know, you absolutely rock. That's all I have for this week. I'll see you on the next Power Blast podcast, and always remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.